All right, in this video, I'm gonna be breaking down the benefits of an F-150 as far as against its competitors. And if you're in the automotive sales industry and you work at a Ford store, this will help you identify the benefit of someone that is considering buying one of your pickup trucks versus a competitor. And for the record, I know a lot of people that watch my videos work for a lot of different brands. And no, I am not an affiliate of Ford. I'm gonna be doing a breakdown of all types of different manufacturers because I want my videos to be more specific. So if you are a salesperson at a Ford store, I'm creating something specifically that you can use to help boost your sales. If you're at a Nissan store, if you're at a Chevy store, so just keep watching. So what that means is if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit the subscription, turn on the notification bell and hit all. So as I'm putting out more sales training videos, you can be notified. And without further ado, let's get off into this and let's look at the upcoming 2025 Ford F-150 and what the big benefits are for your customers that are coming in considering buying that over the competitors. So let's do it.
Welcome to the Auto Show, where we bring you the latest and greatest from the automotive world. Today, we're taking an in-depth look at the all-new 2025 Ford F-150 pickup truck, a vehicle that's been turning heads and setting standards in the pickup segment. So buckle up as we take you through a journey of power, innovation, and rugged luxury. The legacy continues. The Ford F-150 has been a symbol of strength and capability for decades, and the 2025 model is no exception. With its bold design and commanding presence, the F-150 is more than just a truck. It's a testament to Ford's commitment to excellence. The latest model carries forward the legacy with new paint options, wheel designs, and graphic packages that make it stand out on any road or trail. Under the hood, let's pop the hood and see what powers this beast. The 2025 F-150 offers a range of powertrains to suit every need. From the base twin-turbocharged 2.7-liter V6 engine to the monstrous 5.2-liter supercharged V8, there's no shortage of power here. And for those who prioritize efficiency, the hybrid option provides a perfect balance of performance and fuel economy, tech, and comfort inside the cabin. The F-150 Platinum trim takes rugged luxury to new heights. The improved technology and driver assist features ensure that you're connected and protected on every journey. The infotainment system is intuitive and user-friendly, making it easy to control your environment without taking your eyes off the road. Workhorse capabilities. When it comes to work, the F-150 is a true champion. The available Pro Access tailgate and enhanced bed storage solutions mean you can haul more gear and tackle any job with ease. And with its high maximum towing and payload capacities, the F-150 proves that it's not just about looks, it's about getting the job done. Electrifying the future, the F-150 Lightning represents Ford's vision for an all-electric future. This electric variant of the F-150 retains the truck's iconic design while offering an eco-friendly powertrain and unique features that are only possible with an electric vehicle. It's a game-changer in the EV market and a sign of Ford's innovative spirit. Off-road prowess. Is the F-150 good off-road? Absolutely. Ford offers several options for off-road enthusiasts, ensuring that the F-150 can handle the toughest terrains with confidence. Whether it's the Raptor or the Raptor R model, the F-150 is equipped to take you places others can only dream of. The verdict: the 2025 Ford F-150 is a pickup that embodies power, versatility, and innovation. It's built for those who demand the best in performance, comfort, and capability. Whether you're on the job site or on an adventure, the F-150 is ready to exceed expectations. Thank you for joining us on the Auto Show. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2025 Ford F-150, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more automotive reviews. Until next time, drive safe. Thank you for watching.
All right. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is we're going to break down as far as number one, if you're going to be good and really moving more of these F-150s, the first thing you want to do is identify who your biggest competitors are. A lot of folks have no idea who their competition is. And if you don't know who your competition is, how can you make sure that your product or service, when it lines up against theirs, you can present it in the best light? So I'm gonna be going through and let's go through who the competitors are. And I've got them all typed up. So when you see me look down, I'm just referring to my screen, but I'm still engaged here with you. So your top competitor, as far as with the pickup trucks, you got the Chevy Silverado 1500. Thank you so much for checking out the video. If you haven't already, please hit that like button because it really helps the channel. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscription and make sure that you click the notification bell so you'll be updated whenever I release new videos. And last but definitely not least, make sure that you check out the Selling for Success sales training portal. It has sales training courses, audios, videos, manuals, everything you need to catapult your sales results to a whole new level. So remember, check out sellingforsuccess.org, the sales training portal. I'm Brian Maxwell saying again, thank you. And I look forward to seeing you at the top. Okay, that's one of the closest competitors, offers similar towing and payload capacities, and it is known for durability. You got the Ram 1500, you got the GMC Sierra 1500, the Tundra, you got the Nissan Titan, the Rivian R1T, you got the Tesla Cybertruck. Okay, those are your top 7 competitors in the pickup market. So let's break down how yours will line up, and I'm gonna go full screen with this, how you can present this better. So let's get into what it is that the F-150 pickup truck offers. Number one, the F-150, it has the best in-class tow capacity out of all the pickup trucks on the market, with the tow capacity as high as 14,000 pounds. So that's critical for people who use it for construction sites, for people who tow mobile homes or RVs and whatnot. Some people travel towing a separate vehicle. All of these things are extremely critical when you're talking to a customer. So you want to make sure you identify what is it that they use the pickup truck for. So often we're sitting down and we're engaging with a guest, but do we ever find out what they plan on using it for? If they already are a pickup truck owner, what did they use the previous truck for? What do they plan on using it for in the future? And to be able to add that additional benefit of the tow capacity, because there's a big difference between 10,000 tow capacity or 12,000 and 14,000. And at 14,000, it puts the F-150 at the top of its class of pickup trucks when it comes to the tow capacity. Let's go on to the next power benefit. You got 3 different options as far as the engine when it comes to the F-150. So again, it goes back to during your qualifying with your customer, are you asking them what they're going to be using it for? If you're not, you want to work that in. It's highly important that you find out what they're going to be using these trucks for. Because if it's somebody that just likes to use it as their daily driver and they work at a restaurant, or they're a banker and they don't have a mobile home, they're not going to be using it to tow other vehicles or anything, is tow capacity going to be that big of a deal? But the engine could be a big deal. Why would the engine be important? Well, that impacts fuel efficiency. So on the F-150, you got the 3.5 liter EcoBoost, you got the 5 liter V8, and then you got the Power Boost full hybrid V6. Now the hybrid is extremely popular as far as with the fuel efficiency. That too makes this pickup truck best in class when it comes to fuel efficiency. So you have 3 different options of engines that are available in the F-150. So when you're qualifying, hopefully you're slowing down, you're not rushing through things, and you're taking the time. Yeah, they're interested in this, and how much they want to pay is important. But what they use it for is just as, if not more important, during the qualifying, because there's no such thing as a good deal on the wrong vehicle. And failing to find out if they're going to be using it to tow something, and you fail to bring up the fact that it has 14,000 tow capacity, or there's a hybrid option available, or a V8 option available for more power, 4 horsepower, or there's an EcoBoost option available for those who are more eco-friendly and climate conscious, you could really be missing the mark. So that's important. Another huge benefit is the onboard generator, and that's the ProPower onboard generator. It kicks out 7.2 kilowatts. So that means that somebody that is out camping, barbecuing, traveling, or even just doing work, you can plug in that saw, they can plug in that cell phone, they can plug in the blower or whatever it is they may be using it for, maybe that electric grill, who knows? But it is a tremendous benefit to know that they have a generator on board. And depending on where they live at in the country, imagine if there's a power outage in their home, knowing that they have an onboard generator in their truck adds tremendous value to those customers that are in Texas and Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, all of the Southeast region. That's a huge added selling tool to speak about that. Okay, so that's another thing that puts the F-150, especially the 2025s, in a whole nother elite class. Next up, the bodies are made with military grade aluminum alloy. Okay, that makes it lighter. makes it be able to move a lot faster. Okay, so the lighter the vehicle, the easier it is to move. So, but they in the military grade, meaning it's not just some flimsy crap, is very good protection for you and your family, which is why highlighting that it is military grade aluminum alloy on the body is huge. And think about it, it may be something that you may not think is important, but you never know if you're speaking to somebody who, again, is conscious of certain things. And to know that they have a military grade protection on the body of their truck could be a tremendous added value selling tool for you. But you don't know, you can't promote what you don't know. So just know that. Now, this may not be that big of a deal for you, but at least you are aware of it. Now, this is huge. You got the Sync 4 infotainment system. It's bigger, it's nice, touchscreen, even has voice command. Now, this here has had a lot of the customers raving about it. And so when you go through, it'll behoove you. As a matter of fact, let me break down some of the added, the real value as far as on with the Sync, with the Sync 4. Now, the Sync 4, that is an intuitive interface, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and over-the-air updates. So it handles its updates on its own. It has a 12-inch touchscreen and available digital instrument cluster, which provide a modern, tech-driven experience that many other of the pickup trucks lack. And you'd be amazed at how many people they just want the new. They love the latest and greatest technology. And it has your Apple Play, your Google Play. Okay, so making sure that you highlight that point to your guest. Let me get here to the next slide. So now we got the Ford 360 Copilot. And obviously, as you know, that is your drive assist. Okay. Now with the Copilot is a comprehensive suite of advanced driver assist features, including adaptive cruise control. And as you already know, when you present it to a customer, the benefit of adaptive cruise control is that in your typical cruise control, if it's set and you get close to another vehicle, it slows the vehicle down. Or if you have to hit the brakes, you have to speed it back up and reset it. With adaptive cruise control, when it gets close within 3 car lengths, 2 car lengths, or 1, whichever one you set, and you have to tap that brake, all you have to do is hit the switch up, and it'll automatically readapt to the speed that you had set and keep you going without your foot having to touch the gas at all, which is an added bonus. The less you have to do while you're driving and the more comfortable you can sit is always an added bonus for customers. It also has pre-collision assist and it has lane assist. Now, lane assist is extremely beneficial because you know how many people get tickets just because their truck drifted a little bit and touched the white lines or went a little bit to the dotted line. So lane assist makes sure that you stay in the middle. Okay. And it has park assist. If you suck at parking like I do, especially parallel parking, it really helps you out. It uses the same color coding as it does when you're doing your rear dash cam. So it has the green, the yellow, and the red, but it keeps you in alignment. And as you start getting out of alignment, it'll start beeping. But if you have it set, it'll reposition it for you and help you keep it going. So these safety features inside of it with the adaptive cruise control, with the pre-collision assist, and with the lane assist, just added value tools that separate the F-150 from the competition in the market. Let's move on here to the next one. The next point. Okay, now off-road capability. Again, depending on where at in the country your customer is or where your store is, off-road is huge. Like in Florida, a lot of people like to go off-road in areas like Colorado, Georgia, places where there's a lot of woods, and they have, Indiana, certain areas where there's a lot of fields, a lot of back roads and whatnot, open land ways where people go back there, or if they go out to Vegas or Arizona, different places where people like to off-road. And luckily, the F-150 has 2 different models that are good for off-roading. The first one is the Raptor. So let's talk a little bit about the Raptor. They offer superior off-road performance, and they both have advanced suspension systems, terrain management models, and available 4-wheel drive. And these are what you call trim levels. I'm sure you already know that if you're working at your store. It's just another word for model. So it's a trim level. These extreme off-roading capabilities, the only competitors like the Ram Rebel or the Chevy Silverado Trail Boss, those are the only 2 that can even come close to the Raptor or to the Tremor when it comes to off-road. So your biggest competitors with off-roading is the Ram Rebel and the Chevy Silverado Trail Boss. So making sure that when you're qualifying your customer, you finding out, hey, have you been considering any other types of truck models at all? Finding out who else they have been considering allows you to be able to point out the differences between what the F-150 offers versus what theirs does not offer. And when it comes to off-roading, nobody can hold a stick to the F-150. And to take it even deeper than that, this is the Raptor, and this is what the Tremor. And if you look at how slick they have really nice body styles. They look really good, really sleek, and very modern. Now, for those real climate enthusiasts, Ford has the EV, and it is called the Lightning. And the Lightning is Ford's way of transitioning and moving to doing their part as far as on climate control. Look, we all want the planet to be as well as it can possibly be, while at the same time realizing that we're a long ways away from full EVs just being on the road. But that doesn't mean that manufacturers should not start hedging their bets and moving in that direction. Now, with the Lightning, this is the all-electric version of the F-150, and it's a groundbreaking addition to the Ford pickup truck lineup. It has incredible performance, has 563 horsepower and a 300-mile range, which means that before you have to charge back up, you can go 300 miles in that vehicle to the next charging station. It puts Ford as the leader in the EV truck. So if you're talking with a customer who is climate conscious, you should feel good knowing that you have something that you can offer your customer to help them feel like they're doing their part, but at the same time, still being able to ride in style and take advantage of the benefits of the F-150. Now, another option with the F-150 is you have different availabilities. You have your XL version, and you also have the Platinum. Now, as far as with the XL, that's the workhorse, okay? That's the one that's the more common one that a lot of people like. It caters to different needs. There's different trim levels available for all different types of customers. Caters to different needs. So it's highly important that you know the trim levels that you offer in the F-150, and then just identify, because most of them have the same stuff on them. But just making sure you identify what doesn't have what and what does have what when you're engaging with your customer. But the XL and the Platinum, if you look at how good, matter of fact, I'm sorry, I'm blocking it. The Platinum, look at how good and how slick the Platinum is. It looks strong, looks powerful. The XL looks nice too. I mean, all the F-150s today look really good. Your customer isn't losing at all as far as on regardless of whichever one that they choose. But the good thing is that knowing nowadays, but back in the day, pickup trucks, especially heavy duty ones, they look clunky. They don't look very slick and very modern. Now, Ford has stepped their game up and has given the customer the opportunity to really be able to ride in style and still have some power. So there's multiple benefits of the Ford F-150. You have different trim level styles you can offer your customers. You have EV, you have hybrids, you have certain technology that other pickup trucks that you can know with confidence that Ford is leading the way as far as on that. Now, these other trucks, they are quality and they are good, and depending on what the customer is looking for, they may not be aware of what you may offer that the other option doesn't offer. And it all boils down to our qualifying, our ability to qualify, ask questions and listen with the intent to understand versus listening with the intent to reply. Another very good thing about the F-150 is the resale value. The Ford F-150s have the highest resale value of pickup trucks on the market. So that means if you get it today, in the next 3, 4, 5 years, if you go to trade it back in to get something else or go to sell it, depending on how well you took care of it, you should get the highest rate of return on your resale value out of other pickup trucks in the market. So I hope this helps you. It was really short, really brief. As far as going more in depth, I have some other videos out where we can really get more technically in depth. But really what I want you to do is really just start thinking about what is it about what you offer with your Ford F-150 versus the Silverado versus the Rams. How is it that yours it can add more value to your customer than theirs. And you knowing is just one thing, but you have to be able to get your customer to not just know it, but to buy into it and agree with you that they too see the benefits. See, too many times we say it and we believe just because we told it to the customer that they got it. We can share the information, but we have to be able to take a question and tie it back in to make sure that they're not just agreeing just to agree, but they actually see the value. Because it means nothing for us to see the value if we can't help the customer see the value. Because at the end of the day, they're the ones making the investment. They're the ones that's going to be driving home. They're the ones going to have to sleep with the fact that they made this decision. And we want to make sure that with our customers, we make it easy for them to make a smart and safe buying decision and do business with you at your Ford store. So hopefully this helped you out. Hopefully we highlighted some things that you may have been aware of or you may not have been aware of. As far as with the F-150, it's an excellent truck, considered the best in its class for a number of reasons like we just covered here. And hopefully you should see your Ford F-150 sales pick up if you start asking the right questions and making sure that you identify how this particular feature on this particular truck can help them solve a specific problem or bring a solution to whatever issue that they felt they were having that brought them in the first place. Because they could have been anywhere in the world, but they chose your dealership and were fortunate enough to get you to help them make that decision. So let's make it worth their while. I appreciate you for watching, and do me a solid. If you haven't already, hit that like button. If you aren't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on so you get updated when I release new videos. And other than that, I'm Brian Maxwell, and I look forward to seeing you at the dealership and at the top of the sales board. Over and out.